Well, don't trust what you heard from the bubble, dog. I've been busting out features on a DoubleTree shuttle. The FaceTimes asked me how brothers stay so humble. Well, I just had to ask the driver for some help with the buckle. But anyway, backtrack, I've been doing concerts in the mirror. And I got fam who only get the updates in the earphones and keep on thinking this here could make a full-time career. Maybe it won't, but I'll be up in your turf with the faux fur all year, bro. And I said, ooh, I'ma get a half of the town in the booth. We be throwing actors in Kalamazoo. Thinking I went platinum the sound of the room. And people gon' be tracking me down with the truth. Oh no, 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 that's true. Oh no, no, we don't lose. Oh no, no.
So, a Pioneer lifting belt review, which I don't even have in my hand. What am I doing for this review? This is what we're doing today, gosh darn it. I've had this belt for probably, what, 2, 3, well, actually about 3 or 4 months now. And I haven't actually went over what I think about this bad boy. So, Pioneer lifting belt review, let's get into it. All right, so now that I'm at 405, we're going to throw the belt on and get some good use out of it, and then I'll come back to you and give you a little more information about it.
Thinking I went platinum the sound of the room. And people gon' be tracking me down with the truth. Oh no, 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 that's true. Oh no, no.
All right, so to talk a little bit about the Pioneer lifting company, I just want to say that now that I have the belt, which I don't know if you guys remember from my other videos, we ordered this belt in December, and I believe just because it's the American flag and it's super customized, it took about until my birthday. So I ordered it in December and I didn't get it until February, which might seem long for some people, and if you're in a time crunch, this definitely isn't the belt you should get, because it's not going to be here for, from what they say at least, it's 2 to 6 weeks. This one took a lot longer. I think it was just Christmas and a lot of orders, but yeah. One thing you should know before you buy them is that it does take a while to get here, depending on how customized you do them. I think if you do like a really basic belt, just straight black or straight one color or something like that, usually they'll get there pretty quick. Yeah, so far I love this belt. It didn't take very long to get broken in, although it broke me in. Sounds weird. It just gave me bruises originally for a couple weeks, and then I just, I rolled it up one way, let it sit, rolled it up the other way, let it sit, and then eventually I was able to get the actual lever on here, which is a really, really nice lever. It has the American flag engraved in it, and it's pretty cool. But as far as time goes, it does take a while. As far as money goes, they're kind of expensive. They're not as, most of them aren't as bad as like the SBD belt, lever belt that's like 220 something or 250, however much it is. But these belts can definitely get up in price, especially if you do a lot of customization and embroidery and do a lot of weird things with it. It'll definitely jump up in price. But I got this one for about 180, 185, I think, whenever they originally came out with it. And well, I didn't get it. My friend bought it as a Christmas present that didn't show up until after my birthday. But for 180, it's a really, really good belt, and their customer support is probably the best thing I've ever seen in any company. I know I was scrolling through Instagram one day and I'd seen someone who just absolutely ripped the outer layer on their belt, and they were like, that's not supposed to happen, we're just going to send you a new belt for free. And I was like, are you kidding me? That's crazy. The customer support is legit. So as far as customer support goes, and the price and how long it takes is the only con, then ain't no issue. So let's get into $475 for 3, and then I'll come back and talk a little more.
Stay low, I ain't standing like that. Hold up. Sun went down and the ride still spinning. I ain't got no kind of plan, I admit it. Looking like Birdman, how I'm gonna wing it. Mic turned off, but I'm still gonna sing it. Hey, guidelines, got no hold on my life. Maybe I don't see the outline. I be way up, see the skyline. I said, ooh. tracking me down, but the truth.
So, if I didn't mention, one of the top secret features of this belt, well, lever belts in general, is after you get done doing your set, you can get up and be like, oh, fuck yeah, just the satisfying feeling of getting up and just unclicking it is probably the best thing about this. I'm kidding. All right, so to be honest, the build quality of this belt is crazy. It's probably one of the most high quality belts I've ever used personally. I can't speak in terms of like the SBD belt or any of these other crazy expensive belts. I have used an Inzer belt, and the only difference between that one and this one that I believe is that the lever goes the opposite direction on the Inzer belt, because I used to have one, and that was what I thought was weird when I had this, because I put it on, I was like, why is the American flag upside down? And then I got to thinking, like, oh, maybe it's because it's on the wrong, or the other side, not the wrong side. So I did have an Inzer belt at some point, and I gave it to my friend and for a prawn belt, which I used for my first, or both my powerlifting meets actually, and prong belts are just as good. I mean, it's more of like personal preference, honestly, but Pioneer also makes prawn belts, double, single, however you want it. You can customize whether you want the end tapered or if you just want it to be a giant penis at the end. It's up to you, really. And so, as terms of build quality, I think this is way better than the Inzer belt, which is kind of up in the air. I don't know. I think the fact that you can customize these to have them be whatever you want them to, and unlike the Inzer ones where you kind of just, you can get a few different colors and it takes about the same amount of time as for Inzer to ship it to you as Pioneer does. But I think just Pioneer powerlifting is just killing the game now, so there's really no other competition unless you really want that expensive SBD belt, which I'll be honest, the SBD belt does look badass, but I don't know. This American flag belt is dope. The only thing I think I'd want to do is get another belt and then customize it even more and make like a giant Captain America belt or like an infinity belt. That'd be dope. Like have all the stones around the outside and just on the embroidered part just have the Thanos snap, like just his fingers snapping. Like, I think that'd be the coolest thing. But yeah, the build quality on these is crazy. Alright, so for a final conclusion, do I recommend the Pioneer Lifting Belt Company belts? Hell yeah. Alright, so after it's been broken in, I literally don't think I could see myself using any other kind of belt ever. It's probably the most like dopest belt I've ever seen. Personally, I don't know, it's crazy. I think the only thing I'd want to do is get another one of these with a single prong and another one that's double prong, and then go from there, just because, like, I don't know, I feel like I'll have the whole set then, and then if I ever need to change to a different belt or feel like I want to use a different one or a different thickness or something like that, because that's another thing in the customization, you can get all kinds of belts. Like, if for some reason all you do is dips, get a fucking American flag dip belt. Like, what? Might as well. So it's just everything that they do for you, and then the customer service that they provide along with the product that they are giving, it's unbeatable. There's nothing else you can go with. I mean, you can try and get some responses back from SBD. I mean, I haven't really dealt with them, so I don't know how good their customer service is, but you literally see everywhere on their Instagram, on anything, all their comments, they talk about how great they are, and it's just facts. I mean, these belts are amazing, the company's amazing, the people who are with the company is amazing. Like, it's just a great company. So if you're out there looking for a lifting belt of any sort, of any kind, definitely go out and get #thumbnail, by the way. Go out and get yourself a Pioneer lifting belt. Also, congratulations to my girlfriend for hitting 150 pounds on her squat. That's a 15-pound PR, and she tried 165. But I commend her for trying it anyway. It's great. She's gonna get her numbers way up there. She's gonna be the best fit bae ever. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video. If you found it helpful, leave a like down below, and I will see you in the next one. Stay dynamic strong.